In terms of gun control, do you think gun control is the answer? We've been talking about it for years, and we still have these issues.
You know, if you were in Iraq today with soldiers and you knew where guns are being manufactured on the trail, where they were being sold and killing American soldiers, you would stop that gun trail. We know where guns are manufactured in Barrington, in the suburbs. We know where guns are being sold in terms from legal into illegal straw purchases. We're powerless to stop it. We know what drugs are coming in from. We can't stop them. We know what jobs they're going to. So people there with guns, with drugs, and without jobs, that's a toxic proposition. And we need a comprehensive plan. We need jobs, educational access, and health. There on South Side, there are no emergency rooms anymore, for example, for crisis intervention. So I am rather convinced that the full weight of our government must come to, as we had the appeal for intervention in the Birmingham or in the Selma to stop this killing. 42 have been killed this year. We need a level of support now we've never had before.
And you do not see that in the federal government right now. You talk about 42 people have been killed just this past January, 157 shootings. You want a federal program similar to what happened in the 60s to deal with other problems?
Well, intervention, when our emergencies, you have intervention. That we need jobs intervention. We need the capacity to stop the gun flow and the drug flow in and the job flow out.
But do you realistically think that'll ever happen? I mean, we've been talking about this for years. It is a right to have a gun in America under the Constitution. There is gun control in many cities.
But you know, semi-automatic weapons are not just about gun control. This is about national security. You know that these weapons can shoot down airplanes. They can blow up railroads. This is really a homeland security issue. This is not just, you want a gun for your house, you got it. A gun with to hunt, you got it. But these semi-automatic military-style assault weapons, they shot in the White House 2 years ago. So none of us are safe with these weapons on the streets, and they have no real place in a civilized society.
And finally, Reverend, your call then when it comes to deal with. They're talking about assault weapon bans on Capitol Hill. They say it may not come through. They talk about limiting the number of shots in a magazine or background checks. What would you like to say?
We may choose to make a bad decision, but then we'll live with the consequences of a bad decision. We need more background checks, mental background checks, having these weapons available and you can buy them. And some say they want the weapons to protect themselves from our government. That sounds like a kind of call to war. We deserve better than that. We've lost less than 6,000 soldiers in Iraq in 10 years. 32,000 Americans are killed a year. 32,000 killed, 100,000 injured. Enough is enough. We as a people ought to go another way.
Enough is enough is Reverend Jackson's message today. 42 people killed just last month in one city in Chicago. Tragically, that number has been rising. Reverend Jackson, thank you so much for joining us on the Fox News Channel this morning.